Right, Stephen Sadler reading to you from my book, Money and Power, The Secret History, and we've been in the CIA section, that's chapter 5. And I want to tell you one more story. It dates back to 1979, and that's Afghanistan, how we got involved. You remember the Soviet Union had invaded Afghanistan, and what happened is we ended up funding people in Afghanistan, the Taliban, to fight the godless Russians. And this is all depicted in a movie that Tom Hanks played in called Charlie Wilson's War that I recommend you see. But what ended up happening is the CIA created a base where they could train these rebels to fight the Russians. It was called Al-Qaeda. And a lot of people don't realize the United States started Al-Qaeda through the Central Intelligence Agency. I mean, even they admit it. And Osama bin Laden was an asset of the CIA in the beginning, and maybe still is or was. That, of course, can be debated, but we know that, for instance, the Bush family is very close to the bin Laden family, and we know that for many years the CIA was channeling money and information and arms to Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda in order for them to fight the, quote, godless Russians, right? But now these same Al-Qaeda and same terrorists are being used in other places, like we're seeing them in Tripoli and Libya. And all of a sudden there's another upheaval and a war over there in a country that has lots of oil. Well, here's an interesting comment a lot of people don't know. On the Larry King show, he had once Prince Bandar on his show. And Prince Bandar is the ambassador from, or was the ambassador from Saudi Arabia to the United States. And Larry knew that he knew the bin Laden family, so he asked Prince Bandar, "Have you ever talked with Osama bin Laden personally?" And the prince replies, "Yes, only once, several years ago." To which Larry then responds and asks the question, "Well, what did he have to say to you?" And this is what Prince Bandar said. He said, "This is ironic. He said to tell the Americans that he appreciates the support in Afghanistan fighting the godless Russians. He came to thank me for my efforts to bring the Americans in." Osama bin Laden told Prince Bandar to tell the Americans thank you for their support. Just think about that for a minute. Let that sink in.